I'm Mike Root, and I have the privilege of being on the board in the past of IHFRA, and I can tell you through my relationship with IHFRA over the last decade, it is a phenomenal organization, not only for the benefits it offers, but also for the professional relationships and friendships that I have developed throughout.
I have a lot of appreciation for IHFRA because there's a very unique bond that exists in our industry. I'm a retailer, but it's important for me to be a part of this group because there's a really important bond that happens between manufacturers, sales reps, and the retailers.
Well, professionally and personally, it's kind of come together. I'm a second generation sales rep. My dad was a sales rep selling Pontiac chair back in the 60s and 70s, and he was an IHFRA member in the Fern Club in Denver. And when I started working in a furniture store when I was 18, one of the first things the store owner gave me was the Fern Club book, and it listed, it was a glossary of all the sales reps that would call on our store. So I got to know them and get a little background on them when they came into the store. And a couple of sales reps came in, and I asked them, how come you're not in the IHFRA book? And they kind of puzzled, looked at me, and it goes, that's a good question. Of course, they're getting this question from a 20-year-old kid.
But also the discounts that I get at the hotels more than offset the cost of my membership at IHFRA every year.
I enjoy the IHFRA benefits from the health insurance to the different rental cars, hotels, and I'm enjoying the IHFRA program through the Office Max and Office Depot programs.
It's a process that and I'm feeling it today, and my dad felt it 35 years ago. When you walk into the store with this pin, it means something. It means you're a professional, you're there to help them. You're there to help them grow their business. And I can't tell you how many times that I've walked into a store where a retail salesperson has seen this pin, their eyes light up. And it's just, to me, it's a good segue. It means I'm there to help them. And it means the world to me. When I take this pin off, I take this pin off every night and I put it back on, and this pin is my kryptonite. That tells me that I had to walk into a store with enthusiasm, with knowledge, and the effort to help them grow their business.
And the biggest reason why I like to use it is I'm able to get through the front door with the pin here, and it pays for itself just with printing alone and the savings that you get with the discounts. But hotels, rental cars, it's just a good organization and proud to be a part of it.
They do a great service for the reps. We are very pleased with all the partners that we have that provide benefits for our various members across the country, as well as the fact that we have grown our organization to really support the rep. It's very important in this time that the rep has some support system, and IHFRA has provided that.
My name is John Pinion. I have the pleasure of being the IHFRA president for this year. IHFRA is not just about benefits and services to the reps. We're a proponent of the rep. We're excited about helping the rep in their profession being better and better protected.
IHFRA to me is much more about the benefits, but about the benefit of community and what we as a group of independent representatives have been able to accomplish and do together, and how the benefits of membership, of having a place to go, to speak to people, to network, and to help protect our interests within the industry.
Inclusion within the group has been able to provide us with a ton of new connections and great people to work with.
So when you want to be connected to information and to people, which frankly is the lifeblood of this industry, IHFRA does that. It provides that mechanism. And so even as a retailer, being a part of this program is really critical.
I wanted to connect and network with other reps in the industry, learn what's working for them, learn what manufacturers that they're representing, learn what customers they're selling to, and I found this organization to be a wealth of knowledge with fantastic people and some of my new friends. I always look forward to coming to High Point Market and seeing them here at Market.
I have actually really advanced my career because of my relationship with IHFRA, from the people that I have met and the people I have enjoyed. Some of them become factories and friends of mine that have provided income. So it's a great way to network within the industry, and it's a great way to find other people that have your similar and like-minded causes that you can have a support system. IHFRA is just a great organization all the way around.
I want to relate with everybody a little story about my first pin that I got as an IHFRA member. I had just graduated from High Point University. I got a job working for the Simmons Mattress Company. And one of the first things I did was I got this pin. And I wore it home for either Christmas or Thanksgiving, and my grandmother looked at me and she goes, "What kind of pin is that?" And I said, "That's our International Home Furnishings Representatives Association pin." And she goes, "Well, it looks like you're into recycling." And I said, "Actually, it's a picture, obviously, of a rep with his bag," and that always makes my heart smile, knowing that my grandmother appreciated the fact that I had joined an organization like IHFRA.
Growing up, my parents always taught me that this industry had essentially a three-legged stool, and the three components were the retailer, the rep, and the manufacturer. And if there's any gap between any one of those three steps, the stool can't stand. A lot of people think it's odd for a retailer to be a member, but it's important because I need to understand how to relate with my reps better and understand what they're going through. And I think they also need to be able to understand what the retailers face and what the retailers need.
I've been in the wholesale business for a good number of years. IHFRA is a fantastic value. I think for the cost of a cup of coffee every other week, you can be a member of IHFRA and have all of the opportunities to get educational resources, legal resources, health insurance resources. It's a phenomenal value. I encourage all of you to become members of IHFRA.
We've had a lot of fun getting to know the partners of IHFRA, and being able to work with them has been an awesome experience. I've had a great time through membership, and I highly recommend everybody in the furniture business to join IHFRA today.